Hey guys, it's me Pearl from Let's Veg About It, Veg Fit Warriors. I'm here to share with you my new diagnosis and what my symptoms were, as well as my course of action. So let's go ahead and get started. So my diagnosis was acute scoliosis, and I discovered that when I woke up one day completely inflamed on my right side. I had very little mobility to the right in terms of rotation of my head, and my levator scapula muscle, which is right near the scapula, it's a deep tissue muscle, was really aggravated, and it felt like someone had just, I don't know, crumpled it up and just was squeezing it really tight. It was just very painful. And so I went to my chiropractor, who suggested that I go ahead and get some imaging done of my spine before he does any adjustments. Now, I've gone through plenty of chiropractors in my past, and I would say this is probably the first time that I've ever had a chiropractor request that I get an imaging done. When the imaging came back, I saw it on the screen, and I was pretty stunned because it looked like this. Now, looking at it, I can see that my spine is slightly deviated to the right, which is why I said acute scoliosis. He also stated that I had what's called straight neck. Now, my neck, instead of being like a nice reverse C, mine actually protruded, and it was more like C5 was poking out extremely. And I've always had this problem. I could always feel that part of my neck was always popping out this way. Now that I've had a few corrections and adjustments, it's slowly come back down, and so my neck is coming to that natural curvature that it should have. So what were my symptoms? My symptoms, again, lots of pain up in my neck. I definitely noticed a lot of tenderness at the base. I noticed a lot of inflammation, and also in my scapula. Like I said earlier, it felt like that squeezing. These were some of my symptoms. Like I said earlier, prevention. We definitely do not want to go in full-blown scoliosis. The same way that once you find out that you're pre-diabetic, you want to do everything you can to not cross into the line of being full-blown diabetic, right? So what is the course of action? When I stopped with my weight training, I decided to do more cardio, and I increased resistance. So you might be thinking, well, isn't resistance also weight training? No, it's applying tension, but in a different format, and you're using, resistant bands versus weights that you have to work against gravity. So this is a lot friendlier on the joints. Sorry, distracted by my babies. These are my two. Say hello. All right, my other one. I'm just gonna do a cameo here. My two loves. Hello. So these are my course of action, just maintaining movement. And that's so vital for us, is to not become stagnant, especially when you get a kind of diagnosis of where it's affecting your daily life, your spine. You have to stay motivated to move that body. So important. So that's kind of my take on it. And the reason why I share this is that if any of you guys are, experiencing the same thing, go just get a scan of your back and make sure that you don't have any issues. It's so important, especially because your spine has all the nerves connecting and spreading into the rest of your body, and you want to make sure that your muscles and your spine are all healthy. So with that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Bye guys!